My husband went on vacay with the seniors to their spring break in the Dominican Republic this week, and I had way too much kefir just for solely little me. So I put this in the fridge for the week because I did not want to use it. Now, when you put kefir in the fridge, it slows down the fermenting process. So this yesterday was not separated at all when I took it out of the fridge because it was cold and therefore it couldn't ferment, because fermentation needs to take place in about 70 degrees. And if your fridge is at 70 degrees, Lord, your food, don't eat it, okay? So I took this out yesterday because my husband is coming home late tonight, so I won't need it until tomorrow. I won't need it until Sunday. So I took it out Friday and I put it in the cupboard where I normally put my kefir. And this morning it was separated. So I know that it is going to work well. Now, I don't want to use this kefir because for me, I feel like, now, I haven't ever done this before, so if you want to use the kefir, feel free. I don't think it'll hurt you, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to dump it down the sink, and I'm going to make the kefir as I normally do. So it is ready for us to eat tomorrow, or blend up in our smoothies, because that's what we do. Now, I did have a comment on a different video that I just kind of want to answer real quick. I have tasted kefir, dairy kefir, but I have really never tasted almond kefir by itself. It smells kind of like a sweet sour, but I have never really tasted almond kefir without having it in a smoothie. That's what I do. Dump it in the smoothie. That's how I consume it every day. So I do not know how almond kefir tastes. I guess I could have a taste test and tell you. But milk kefir is kind of like, dairy milk kefir is kind of like a sour, kind of like a plain Greek yogurt, unless you flavor it. That's pretty much what I would compare dairy milk kefir to. So that was just to answer that comment that I had on a different video. Thank you very much for your comments. Keep them coming. I have our just regular almond milk, okay? And then this is the kefir that was in my fridge for the week. And I took it out yesterday, put it in the cupboard. Now I don't want to use it today, just like we said before. So I'm going to start with taking, I put this in this one stays in my cupboard for 2 days, so I kind of put a little bit more than a teaspoon in. So I'm going to mix that in, the regular almond milk. I'm going to mix it up. And this is our date paste, okay? Our date paste is just soak dates overnight. Take the pits out of the dates and then soak them in filtered water overnight and blend them up the next morning. And bam, this is what you get, date paste. I freeze my date paste too, because it makes like a lot when I do blend it up, and I don't need that all, so I don't want it to go bad. Okay, so then you just put the date paste into the kefir, or into the almond milk, pardon me. And then we are going to stir our almond milk kefir here. And for video purposes, I'm just going to dump this in the mesh strainer into this bowl. And get out all the little everythings, the little foamies. Just drop that in the sink. And I'm going to pick up my mesh strainer, and I'm going to just get all the milk kefir out. My grains look still fabulous. So that is fantastic after having them in the fridge for the week. They still look pretty good. Yes, and all of that brown is just the date paste. You don't get that with regular kefir, but you get that with almond milk because you need the date paste for the sugar. Okay, so here are my kefir grains. I'm just going to dump those in, kind of stir it a little, and bam, we are all set. Now here's my cap that I just reuse until, like, if it gets little nasties in there. We are ready to put our hopefully going to be milk kefir tomorrow into the cupboard, and everything is fabulous. I'm going to use it tomorrow for our smoothies. My husband's going to be back into town. It's going to be fabulous. And remember, travelers, you can still have probiotics at your house. Just put them in the fridge for the week and then take them out when you get home and you can use them the next day. It is absolutely fabulous, or the day after that, depending on what you want to do. Me, I had time, so I knew to take them out. But if you're traveling, and you can have probiotics a couple of days after you get home at least. So thank you very much for watching this video. Comment below, subscribe. Go to my website, www.thebluballoon.com. That's thebluballoon.com. And there are more fascinating tips on ways to love yourself. And this is one way to love yourself, making probiotics for your body, because our body is a vessel that we need to take care of. We need those probiotics for good gut health and definitely to survive all of the crazy toxic eating that we do daily. We definitely need probiotics. So thank you very much for watching my video. Like, subscribe, do all those things that you do. Comment below. Bye.